on a shirt today. Hi, I'm Helen Moore. I'm part of the UK Trade and Investment team here in San Francisco in the British Consulate. And some of you may know our organization already, but essentially we exist for two reasons. I'll give the full story of what we do for everybody's benefit, both UK ears and US ears. We exist for two reasons. So essentially we exist in order to help UK companies overcome barriers to entry and challenges they face in overseas markets and get connected to the right people to do business and understand the market. And then the second reason we exist is to promote the UK as a location for business. So we work with US companies and provide a range of service that helps them make decisions about where to place resource, especially in terms of headcount. So we're looking for further investment from companies in jobs in the UK. What that means for companies here that are US companies perhaps considering or already invested in the UK is that our work with UK companies sometimes allows us to introduce particularly innovative companies, new things coming out that may help them both in this market and also in the European market as strategic partners or technology partners or just as go-to-market partner relationships. So the work we do with UK companies is really about exploiting our value add, folks like myself and my team members that are here in the audience, in whatever way works for you as best possible. So I should probably just introduce the team that are here today. The San Francisco office is one of 9 in the US. We're in the major cities, and in San Francisco, this being Silicon Valley, we have quite a large tech team. My own focus is all things business-to-business software. All of us in the team work with companies going in both directions, so with the UK companies coming out and with the US companies heading in. So it allows us to have a nice, reasonably tight focus on a particular sector of industry. So as I said, I'm business-to-business software. Sarah Cole has just joined us last week before, and we'll cover all things that have a plug on, essentially. It's one of the ways we describe it to non-technical colleagues. So all things in the communications space, all things in the physical hardware space, semiconductor, and so forth. And with her is Tony Jenks. So these are a two-person team focusing on that sector. We also have people that focus on content, games, and all the other wonderful tech things that are here in the Valley. The best way, probably, to describe our value add to UK companies and the services that we have is really to think of us as a resource that's available that's in market. We're in time zone, we understand the market here, we have a range of contacts here that we're constantly working on. And we also have this wonderful thing, this brand of the British Consulate, and the crest, that can open doors on behalf of smaller UK companies that might take a bit longer to open. And that's also a neutral voice that can be used to gather intelligence without necessarily naming the UK company we might be working on behalf of. We work in probably 3 main ways with UK companies. We provide ad hoc, informal, free service, mentoring to early stage companies approaching the market, a key introduction, key intelligence, and so forth. And then we can also be commissioned to provide specific research and fit a specific project around go-to-market or around technology partnering that you may have in mind. We might be able to help you test out some strategies or help you execute on some strategy. This being Silicon Valley, the majority of companies that we work with and produce research for in that manner are looking for some kind of partnership arrangement. Teams in other cities are quite often looking at customer relationships on behalf of UK companies. And then we also work with groups of companies, particularly in other sectors, where we bring over a trade mission, we'll see an opportunity in the market, we'll recruit companies that are in a similar field, make sure that they're in some way ready for the market and they have something on offer which is attractive to the market here, and we'll bring them over as a group and use that critical mass to gain access that companies on their own wouldn't necessarily get. So that's a trade mission classic. And what I should also say, some of you may know this already, I guess, is that the services that we offer here at Post and in market is really a subset of the greater offer that UKTI has for UK companies. So some of you may have actually benefited from some of the travel grant funding that can help you get out to market as well. But there are a team of international trade advisors around the UK that can help you understand what those services are. Another thing that we do get involved with, and I was picking the brains of the folks at my table earlier, is that our embassy in DC has a trade policy team that are having conversations throughout DC on behalf of blocks of UK industry. So I was understanding that some of the challenges that companies face in terms of getting over ITAR requirements, working with customers in order to do that, and I'll be feeding that through to the trade policy team. I suspect they're strongly aware, but I don't know how much of their ITAR conversations currently include the photonics industry specifically. I'll be checking on that. So if anybody has particular feedback on that, I welcome that. Please pass it through. I think that's probably as much as we can say about UKTI, other than we are designed to be all support in whatever manner we can. The services are all built to be as flexible as possible to meet your specific needs. If we can't help you, we always signpost.